All right then, we do just one more ship review from a perspective of a salvager. And the last ship on our list is the Crusader Mercury Star Runner. It has 114 cargo space capacity and is listed as a medium freight. And we need to do some correction on the reclaimer. The reclaimer has a size of 420 in cargo, but 240 in the buffer. Yeah. So then the Star Runner, okay, the very last will be the Vulture, but we have the Vulture, so we don't care. We can do that at any time we want because it's our own, yeah. It's not on the free list, free fly list. So Crusader Mercury, hangar 7. And we are a little bit low on water, 51%, but it should work. Hangar 7. And this is the beauty. It has the color scheme, color pattern, color scheme. We love and like red, black and white. The white should be visible here, which is absolutely lovable. It's a preference we'll have. And this would be the color scheme, color pattern for our organization, the No Man's Scrap. And we call everything like that: No Man's Crew, No Man's Scrap, No Man's Salvage Challenge, No Man's whatever. So this is a beauty. It is a little bit dirty, but it's okay. Got huge engines at the end, really lovely. One opening for the ramp. It is not a long, okay, probably the same size like the C1, but there's one entrance into the ship so far. We have on the left side a dark room, so we power on the ship and then come back here.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Yeah, that voice needs to be exchanged. But either way, we do not want to get distracted and just doing what we are doing. So, from the beginning, the entrance of this ship is the only entrance there is. It is the ramp. You come in to the ramp, over the ramp, and here it is. Here is the cargo capacity of these 114 boxes inside the grid. You can store the boxes 3-story high, which is great. And what's absolutely lovely is the open space, the huge ramp opening. So you really can move boxes from outside from, like, let's say, what is that? 120 degrees area. From this side there can be a small ship, there can be a vulture, there can be 2 vultures, and you just pull the boxes in from those vultures into this area and move it in. It is, of course, a snap and grid, so you can move, store the boxes very nice. And yeah, I mean, it's just one door to open and start moving, and that's absolutely great. We love that about this ship. And then we go back to the dark room. Looks like the engine, power, cooler, probably somewhere the shields generator. This looks like a shield generator. Yeah, just technician room. And yeah, this is basically the cargo space, which is nice. We know that the medic vehicle fits into it. What we didn't manage was the fish, another ship. We didn't made it. Then this is absolutely weird. They made an elevator here. I mean, it looks great. Here you have the color scheme at one glance. Yeah, white, black and red. This is nice. But beside that, there's no actual need for an elevator. If you take it in a physical sense, just this metal stuff, the elevator itself is just material and therefore mass and weight, which is absolutely not necessary. I mean, there is a ladder, right? It's not a ladder you can climb, but it's a ladder you can jump on. So, yeah, coming down, it doesn't hurt anything. It would be it. But it might be that the Crusader want to be some sort of kinda luxury, so they put in an elevator just for that, and you can just press it and it goes up. And yeah, I mean, it's a waste of time anyways, and it's beside that there's no real function or worth for it. Then we got the first door is the ramp, and here we got the second door to the servers, and here we have 3 racks on the left, 3 racks on the right, full equipment of servers. Yeah, and here more servers. So let's say 12 racks of servers. And these servers are also heavy. They have weight, lots of weight. If you ever had tried to lift up a server by yourself, you know how heavy they are. So we got 12 racks inside, and 1, 2, yeah, 6, 12, 24 servers visible here. Alright, so then there is a scanning station to the left. We didn't do much scanning, so it is listed as a medium freight. So we are not sure what they will scan, because it is a support seat. It's not really a scanner seat like we know from the Reclaimer, for example. So this support seat, this scanner here, does not scan for salvageable material. They do something else. And it kind of looks like the Crusaders are like pirates who go somewhere and slaughter everything and claim what they found to their own right. So the data, what they need the servers for, is probably for scanning, processing landscape, like a way of a pathfinder way, a discoverer, an explorer, something like that. And these data they collect, or they're supposed to collect, they need to have these kind of servers to process all the data. It is kind of like a story. It is just something what we imagine it would be. We haven't read the specs, to be honest, but we can do that just short what they list here. And they say the ship comes with a length of 56 meters, a beam of 51 meter, a height of 16 meter, the size is medium, and the mass is 1.6 megaton. Yeah, megaton, no, megagram. No, megaton, 1.6 megaton. Cargo capacity 14, SCM speed 205 meters per second, afterburner speed 1200 meters per second. Is a minimum crew 2, yeah, we will figure out why they need 2, and max crew 3. So this would be a perfect size for our small crew of 4 to have a small vulture. Let's say that, just use casing it, having a small vulture, 1 person, and having a true man crew up in here that we will have then a crew of 4. So the vulture would be for the salvage, and the Crusader Star Runner would be for boxes and cargo. But the vulture doesn't produce that many boxes that fast that you need to have 3 people on another ship that does cargo. So yeah, just having said that. And then here are 2 seats. They are turrets. Another turrets, 2 turrets. One goes up and one goes down. That means 2 turrets up and down for protection, you could say. And there is another door. To come in to the right, you have the habitation. And the habitation has lots of space for some stuff here as well. And over here we got 2 desks to work, study, read, whatever. Just be there. There is some sort of TV not working right now. And there are 3 beds. Yeah, 3 crew member, 3 beds. And there's, oh, can we get that? Can we get that bear? Unfortunately not, and the shoes also not. So these are free fly ships, so it is okay to have stuff laying around like this just to showcase. But yeah, weights. And here we do not have capacity inside these boxes above. What we have is closets. 3 of them, enough space for armor and clothes, which is great. And this is this area. So it looks like 3 people, 1 pilot, yeah? Also 3 people and 1 of them is the pilot. So 2 can study and the pilot is cruising. So this is the habitation. And then on the other side of the floor is recreation. And when we see recreation, we imagine something like having a bed for having sex. But recreation is meant to be like a common area, something like that. And we can say for 3 people it is room enough. But it is tiny. It is tiny. I wouldn't want to stay in this room with 2 other guys for longer than 30 minutes. Beside, we play in chess. This is great. The Crusader has a chessboard that works like any other chessboard inside the verse. And we got some books, yeah, compilers, which is really interesting. The books they showcase here: dog fighting, fish tank, also nice. And there is 1001 lazy thoughts. Hazy thoughts, okay, quite interesting. So there are people very creative. There is some sort of a small radio, also interesting. And here cards, playing cards, it's written on, so everybody knows these are cards for playing. And here we got access, but not authorized personnel only. We got a small kitchen, which is nice. We got hot water maker for coffee or whatever. Tea, we got a single coffee, we got a double coffee, which is great. And then here is something probably to put stuff in it. Some glasses, nice. We got a stove. No, this is not the stove. This is for the water. A microwave. Or is this the microwave? Then is this some sort of oven, which is nice. We got the box, the monitor box from the radio. Seems to be Bluetooth or something. And some spices. Yeah. Yeah, it has everything what it's necessary. Some storage for small food and some drinks, which is great. So let's say for a crew of 4 it would be too tight, but a crew of 2 it would be great. But it's designed for a crew of 3, so yeah, still okay. Yeah, this is one downside we experience right now is already the amount of doors. And we haven't been yet to the pilot. So we move along to the pilot. Not a door, of course. And here we are somewhere in the middle of the ship. Not really know what that is for. It might be that this is some escape pod, so they can cut off the head of the ship as a separate escape pod to the rest of the ship. This might be possible, otherwise we don't see any reason why that is for. And here we got the pilot seat, and compared to the C1 the cabin here is a lot smaller. What do we have? Technical stuff. This looks like 4 greets for weapons to store, and here probably not. Yeah, and the pilot seats and the co-pilot seats. So this is it from the ship's interior. We make sure every door is closed, and yeah, we have the power on. We let the power on so that the doors will open automatically, and the servers are the servants, the slaves. All right. Okay, so then we do that run from the outside, and because it is just one exit and entrance of the ship, so we just need to run once. And yeah, we do the fastest way. That means we do not need the elevator. And we do that up. Where is it? Here. Up until we bump the head. No, we don't. Then from the legs. So here we can have probably a trouble not to be at the ramp after 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then where are we? Ramp access. We are right below the ramp. This is bad. So we go here. Here. Yeah, alright. So then we measure the time for getting into the pilot seat as fast as possible and go. No, sorry. Once more. What did we pressed the wrong button. So, and go. Okay, ramp is coming. Jumping in. Jump in. Open up. Open up. Open. Open. And get in. Sound. Sound. All right. Then from the pilot seat to the cargo and go. Open. Open. Come on. Open 3 doors. 4 doors. And jump cargo. Okay. Then we go to Sapphire. What's going on? Power. We are on the pilot seat. Co-pilot seat, sorry. That's why nothing works. Alright, then hopping into the right one.
You are clear to launch.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Yeah, this female voice sounds like a grandma.
Launch complete.
Some sort of wannabe impressive, but it's absolutely not.
Landing gear up.
Yeah, just no. Lobby.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Yeah, and as you can see, this ship is much slower in maneuver. And also some sort of difficult to maneuver. But the steering wheel is nice.
Quantum travel engaged.
So this is left, right maneuver. And this is, wait. Move left and right. And then we got the move
Quantum
up.
travel complete.
The move up is like this. And move down is like the opposite, of course. This is nice. And turning to the right, not sure what happens here. It cannot be the feet because it doesn't make sense. Yeah, not sure how that works, but rotation in this side is this side. So yeah, kinda intuitive probably. Yeah. Sound also amazing. Just Crusader style, absolutely lovely. And you see the color. We absolutely love the color. The top turret, the lower turret. So this one will probably not fit on the X, so we will place it a little bit next to it, like we did with the 600i. This is quite interesting. Was it here? It should have been here. And from this perspective, it also looks like this is a place from a wrecked ship one time. There's still the skeleton. And now we need to make sure we do not hit trees. Feet are down. This is not optimal. Did we do that with a 600i as well? I think it was here. Where else? Yeah, this definitely does not fit. And then, yeah, who cares? We are down. Means we do the launch complete, time measurement. So again, it is from pressing I, turning on thrusters, and then hitting space. Power on.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
You just do not want to power off the ship just because of that voice. Alright, then thrusters and space now.
Engines on. Launch complete.
Okay, normal speed, which is quite nice. Then
Landing complete. Launch
Then-
complete.
we do the 85 degree. Okay, we need to lift up a bit. 85. Keep it aligned. Yeah, this is what we mean with maneuver in this ship is not great.
Landing gear up.
Looks quite fast, and we are at 0 at the boost, not online. Okay, reloading the boost. Yeah, reloading the boost is basically in every ship from 0 to 100 a little bit slow. Just takes time. 95 and 100. Okay, cool. So this was a ship review from a salvager's perspective on free flight in summer 2024. We have August, and these were the ships available for free flight. And we make a break for now. We go out enjoying the sun, and afterwards we will come back in the evening, and then we do another salvage tour, since the ships are available, right? I mean, we need to take this chance to make the best out of it. The best out of it is for us salvaging, because this is what we do. And salvage as many ships as possible, and of course the money, yeah. And usual in any other gameplay we do inside the verse, we are not for the money, but during the free flight time window we are for the money. And yeah, we could say only for the money. So then going back, so let's have a short recap on this ship. General impression: we love the cargo bay. We love the capacity of the cargo bay. We got to say during the free fly salvage rampage, this size is absolutely perfect to keep everyone busy and to move quite much boxes that it is worth to fly down to sell it. From that thing, we could say for a crew of 2, absolutely perfect during free flight, salvaging all day long. Perfect. But we will see how it works out after free flight, how many boxes we do with the vulture, because then we are not in a hurry, we are not in a rush. And we will definitely not produce that amount of boxes we do during the free flight. We just do not. So for that matter, this ship would be oversized unless we would have a reclaimer and move boxes from the reclaimer over to this ship and sell it to some spots to another. This might be a use case, but we don't see it realistic. Nomadic aspects. Yes, it has everything what it needs to be around for a week or two. This is great.
Proceed to assigned landing bay.
Yeah, it has everything. Like we said, if there are 3 people inside this ship, it would be a little bit too tight for us, but the capacity is there, so nomadic is available. There are beds, 2 at least. Oh, 3. Haven't seen 3? Yeah. There are beds inside, so if group bed logging would be a thing, this would be absolutely amazing. Tools and gears. Did we check the inventory? We need to check when we go back as well, just to make sure we cover that. The ship's inventory. This is very important for us, to bring food and everything with us in a easy fashion. Wait. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. The speed from outside to the pilot seat, yeah, it's not that bad, but these doors are just too many doors. Absolutely too many doors. We do not get it why they put so many doors in it. Maybe they are just kind of turned on this sort of animation when the door's opening, but yeah, beside that it is just not necessary. Or there might be some intention behind. We do not get it yet, but we are salvagers, we don't need to understand everything. So there's no printer, obviously. Cargo space, like we said, is great. Boost, empty, and quantum online is quite nice. It's okay. Maneuver is really bad, and boost reload is like normal. Nothing bad, nothing good, just like the average speed, we would say. Yes, this is the recap of the Star Runner. No specs so far, just like the impression we had, and our checklist as usual. So this is it. We do not do the review of the other ships because there are some fighters, and there's only one reason why these fighters should be in the list for ship review from the perspective of a salvager, and that is, just simply put with one sentence, protection service. If you have, let's say, a reclaimer which is really, really bad in self-defense, it would be nice to have some smaller ships for protection service. It's the only one reason we see why the other ships should be relevant for a salvager's perspective. But when you have a fully loaded reclaimer and you have a crew follows the reclaimer for protection service, what kind of people do you attract with that? You will attract automatically pirates and bounties just because you protect. So we fly not that way. We do make sure that when we are in the reclaimer that we choose routes where we can move fast within the reclaimer. That should mean something. I mean, the reclaimer is a slow ship, so that means you need to route everything so perfectly that you can move around fast within the reclaimer, so you can avoid any piracy, any bounties and stuff like that. So we do not need any protection for protecting the cargo. Even if we have 420 boxes, we do not need protection. We just do not work like that. And in the vulture it's the same. We do not need protection for the vulture, especially not for the vulture, because if you are in a certain amount of money range, you don't care about 18 boxes in the vulture, to be honest. It's kind of unfair because at the beginning you struggle to generate money as much as possible, as fast as possible. At the very beginning, below the 50,000 range, you're just doing it to be able to afford equipment, gear, weapons, armor, stuff like that. It doesn't matter if you are up for a mercenary, if you're up for a salvager or miner, whatever. You just need the money to buy your equipment because you need to figure out how Star Citizen works, and that costs a lot of time and costs a lot of money. Yeah, so we hop into the bed and see you next time. Thanks for watching.